Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2, the Pious Poll. This is episode 10 in this little series we've got going here, and we're in the middle of a war, so we're just going to unpause the game, put it on speed 3, and continue sieging down these lands over here. Last episode was a bit of a bungle from one fiasco to the next. There was a bit of a recording problem, so I did lose some footage. My first king died, my second king reigned for 4 years, he died, and now I'm on the third one. King Przemysław II of Poland. King Pious the Dragon, unfortunately him and his amazing, awesome name is gone into the history books. I had a bit of a bungled war up here that we eventually overcame. I bungled the beginning of a war down here with Bohemia. The only thing that's keeping it going is my coffers and my ability to raise mercenary troops. And I discussed it before, my dynasty is just not any good at fighting wars. They're good at making money, and that's just about it. Making money and making their vassals like them. That's just about everything they're good at doing, and fighting wars is just not something in their milieu. Alright, we won that. Still at negative 22% because we lost a major battle. It was just a disaster. I had more troops, but it didn't account for enough. Lost the battle. And what I was thinking is, after I get this war settled, what I'm thinking of doing is giving away this duchy over here, and taking Greater Poland and Lesser Poland as my own personal fiefdom, because they're both big and they're right next to each other, and I like that. What's good is, once we take this land down here, we're going to start to get occupation ticking war score, which is nice, because this is the land we're trying to take. Who's this? Oh, it's a host. It's hosts are like event troops. Pomerania. I could do a subject. Who's this? I could do a subjugation on Pomerania up here, which I'm not going to do. All right, this should go up. All right, now. Basically, I'm not going to have to fight this guy. He's not my enemy. Now I'm going to win. I could wait this out, but I don't really feel like waiting it out. Let's just go over here. 3-1, and no river crossing or anything like that. We should crush this guy. If we don't, I'm going to have an aneurysm. There is a river crossing penalty. I didn't even... Where the hell's there a river? I didn't even see it. Does that count? This guy? Alright, well, he's dead. We lost, equal amount of troops, almost. That sucked. I don't even have enough troops. There's so many people here, we don't even have enough troops to siege it. But we have that occupation war score, which is the important thing. And do I have any more troops I could raise? I do. A little bit. Have you joined down here? Raise my vassal levies. Everybody go over here. I don't want this. I don't want to have to sit here and just wait for 1% at a time to usurp the county from this guy. No biggie. Like I was saying, I just don't want to have to wait for this to tick and tick and tick and tick forever to end this war. I just want it to end. I want to take this county and I want to move on. Because things are getting interesting, especially with my frickin' rulers dying left and right. Which is not something I'm terribly thrilled with. I had a bit of a conniption when my last ruler died at age 49 or something like that, of natural causes nonetheless. Alright, now this guy is... He might start marching over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my guys up and go meet him. Meet him in a poll. I'll fight another battle. I better hand his frickin' ass to him. Let's see what happens. I'm just getting sick of losing battles. I'm losing so many I'm winning all the wars, but I'm losing all the battles. And the only reason I'm winning the wars is because I have enough money to hire mercenaries. Okay, let's flatter and soothe these guys, because I don't feel like lowering taxes. Alright, we're gonna win this battle. Wiped out that army. Let's just go over here. Let's go siege down his capital. That's what I should be doing. I mean, we're up to 37%, but I mean, he'll hang on. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. My prisoner is complaining about his dark cell and okay, let's be merciful. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I just had my coffee. It puts me in a good mood. Got a wicked caffeine addiction from back in my days of working at GameStop. I know the two seem like they're tangentially related, but there is a reason. Okay, let's disband these guys. And now what I'm going to do real quick is because I did get, let's look at tech real quick, I did get level 2 military organization, so we're going to look at hiring some better retainers. And what I kind of want to do is do this one right here, the cavalry. Bam. Hire some big old cavalry units. That should help me a lot. Now we're going to put somebody with a good martial skill. I'll put him in charge of these retainers and just let them build up. And I am going to... They do cost... I think the way it works is they cost money when they're reinforcing, but not when they're just sitting around. So when it gets up to 500, it should stop costing me money. And I'm a little sad that my monthly income is as low as it is, because it was up to almost 10, 11. I think it was almost up to 11 before. Oh, Poland is looking good, though. I like the way it looks. Now, let's see what we got going over here. I can't declare war. He's not independent. Who is his liege? Of Pomerania. So, just these guys and this one. Okay, let's, is it this guy? See what we can do over here. I can declare war on him. I can subjugate him if I like. I kind of don't want to screw around with these lands over here, though. He's not gonna... This guy won't accept vassalization. Alright, who do we got? Who do we need to educate? My daughter? Okay, let's just educate her. Send her away. No big deal. I'm just trying to think of what I should do next, and I kind of want to head over this way. I want to get this land right here. Can I declare? Subjugation of Pomerania. County of Verona? Is this the County of Verona? Verona. I didn't know that was part of Pomerania. Huh. Because I want this land right there. Because that is one of the pagan religious sites is why I want it. That's why I'm eyeballing it so hard right now, is because I want it. Now what did I want to do? Let's see. I want to take a look at my... I don't own any duke titles right now. And what I want to do, let's look at the de jure duchies. Okay, 2 competent contenders are fighting for a position. Training the levies there. My gut tells me to choose the younger man who has risen through the ranks fast, while my wife is urging me to choose the older man who has, who have never risen above the rank of sergeant. I trust my wife more than my gut. Or this is no business for a woman. I kind of don't want content right now. So, unfortunately, she's going to take a penalty. And what I want to do is I want to create this as a duchy and claim it for myself right here. I wish... Okay, I think... Do I have a... I don't have any valid plots. Can I assassinate her? It'll cost me a ton of money to try to assassinate her. Hey. What can I do down here? Let's look at... Duchy of Silesia. Usurp this. Yes, we want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, that's good. Now, I should own that as... yeah, I should have that. That is something I own. Unfortunately, I kind of wish I had all of these as my own, but I don't want to go around usurping... or not usurping, but revoking titles right now. So we're just going to keep it as it is right now. And I really, really wish that I had this as my own. I want that Duke title. Well, people will really dislike me if I do that. I don't want this in someone else's hands right now. Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. I don't think I disbanded all my troops. They called the wild. My co-conspirators bribed a hunter taking... Okay, on a trip in the wilds to... Okay, we're gonna try to murder my niece here. We already murdered her father, my brother. So we're gonna see if that works. Hopefully it will. And really what I want to do is take this land right here. He's at war with a ton of people. Succeeded in the plot to kill High Chiefess Wisława of Poland. Success. The hunter did what he was paid for and made sure she never returned from the hunting trip. I don't know why a 5-year-old was on a hunting trip, seriously. Unfortunately, he later lost his nerve and told everyone willing to listen about my involvement as he drank away his sorrows. Good, but bad. Now, this is... Okay, what is this? Righteous imprisonment. He has a 39 chance... What is he trying to do? Let's look at intrigue real quick. Known plots. He's trying to kill some people. Let's just... Can I ask him to end his plot? No. Well, let's just do that. I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, educate her again. We have an open... That was my spy master. That is not a good thing. Okay, we're going to scheme there. Now, my personal holdings are pretty good right now. I have 5. I think I'm going to keep it that way. And as soon as these guys get all the way up, especially that heavy cavalry, I really like having heavy cavalry. What I'm thinking about doing... And what does my army look like? It's just low. It sucks. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the East. Perhaps I, too, will march east someday. I highly doubt it. You've got shit in your backyard to take care of before you're marching east, young man. How old is he now? 32. He's not that young. Well, I'm pretty sure I have a son, correct? I do have a son. That's good. Now, these guys aren't doing anything. Let's find a vassal. Alright, where's this guy? We're gonna send him over here. What was it do? Council, that's what I was looking for. Not a fabricate. Improved diplomatic relations over here. So people like me more. My son lacks a guardian. I am going to educate him. Kind of want to educate him myself. How do I do that? Hang on a second. Come on, save already. Educate child. Me. I want to educate him myself because I want to make sure my son has the traits I want him to have. Okay, now let's see. We did gain some martial, so my penalty is going down. As you can see, that jumped up. So I'm going to be able to raise about... I'll have about 2,100 troops if I want to go to war over here. My prisoner, let him rot. Don't care about him. Now, this I don't really feel like screwing around with Pomerania right here. I definitely am not touching Hungary. Bohemia, I just finished a war with. What can I create? Lesser Poland. I think I'm going to leave that. I don't think I'll create that right now. Who do I lost my spy master again. And... Okay, I was going to send my mother there. Someone you got to make sure someone who likes you is your spy master, because a spy master that doesn't like you is just going to cause fucking problems. Okay, my son is too cynical for his age. Now, what is cynical? Cynical is intrigue. Okay, it's a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. Okay, he gains cynical, or he loses. I kind of don't want him to be cynical. It's not exactly a trait I want him to have right now. Now, is it this guy that's at war with this guy? Who's this? These guys over here are currently attacking this dude. Now... Okay, he must be at peace. I could declare war on him. I could claim a subjugation on Lithuania and take out all that land, but it's not really something I want to do this very instant. What I'm kind of thinking about doing, though, is I kind of said I kind of don't want to do it, kind of do want to do it, declaring war on Pomerania. Just because they've been kind of a thorn in my side, and I don't feel like screwing around with them too much anymore. I'm just thinking right now. My money is at a good place. I've got these guys. What do my troops look like? Troops aren't that bad. You know what I should do real quick? Is go to my vassals and give away honorary titles. Who's this? My niece. She probably doesn't like me because I killed her sister, I think. Dishonorable, yeah. Murdered close kin. Dynasty member as a kingslayer, yeah. That getting caught in that little situation there was not a good idea. And what I kind of want to do is raise my opinion of people who are kind of low to begin with. Honorary title. Cupbearer. Got a bunch of these to give away. People who kind of like me, I'm like, okay, you can stay kind of liking me. Alright, grant honorary title, champion. Let's see. Try to get this one up. Grant honorary title. Or honorary title. Master of the bow. Why doesn't he like me? Dishonorable, short reign. Nothing too terrible. I mean, that dishonorable thing is kind of a shot myself in the foot there. If that had not happened, I would have been able to raise a good maybe 500 more troops from vassals, I would say. Heir to the County of Upper Silesia. Why can't I grant him anything? Right, well, let's just grant the last one to this guy who already really likes me. Get him up to 100. There we go. Now that helped a little bit. And I think I am going to declare war on Pomerania here. So, Pomeranian populace has now embraced the Polish culture. Civilized peasants? They became Polish. That is good. Alright, now we're going to look down here. Declare war. Subjugation of Pomerania. Okay, it's much unfortunate that you happen to hold a title that all agree should rightfully be mine. In order to lift this dark cloud from our relations, may I suggest adjustment. Who is this? Chief of Upper Silesia, which is this, which is right here. He wants the Duchy of Silesia. I am not making him a duke. Okay, I have high diplomacy skills, so I could reject him diplomatically. Not a big deal. Avoided a situation there. I did not want to give him a title that powerful. I kind of don't want any, dukes. Now, is this guy a duke? Yeah, I do have dukes, though. Oh, not a great thing, but something I'll live with. Let's just go to war. Let's get this started. My vassal management skills are not exactly wonderful. I mean, I'm not really, really good at taking out... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. They were going to pull other people into that war. Because that's what's always been. That's what's happened every single time I've gone to war recently, is they pull other people into the war. And you know what? This time, I'm just going to hire some mercenaries straight off the bat. I can afford it. Let's hire these guys right here. They intercepted some of my troops, which is not a good thing. 300 troops, I could have used them. Alright, let's, get everybody together. Alright, now we have a significant army. We'll just wait for the morale to get higher. I mean, I'm going to be able to sustain this for a good long time. As soon as my morale gets up... Whoa! They pulled together more people than I expected. Now... I bet... Okay, you know what? Might be a good idea. Especially... Okay, let's just lower this real quick. I want... Maybe get everybody I can together. Every single troop is going to... Every single man is going to count in these up-and-coming battles, so 300 extra troops. I really wish that one detachment didn't get intercepted, because that kind of put a little bit of a thorn in my side in terms of troop levels. And I mean, I have more men than them, but I'm pretty sure that at this point I'm fully under the... mindset that numbers aren't going to get me anything. Claims that he would be a better diviner. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't have time to deal with that shit right now. Let's merge these guys together. Alright, make sure there's good marshals in charge of my flanks. Alright. They've barely been raised at all. Get over yourself. Just want to get everybody together real fast. And I kind of don't want him to siege down my lands, but every day he's sitting there sieging, he's probably going to be losing a little bit of troops. I don't think it was meant to hurt me, but the criticism still stung harder than it should have. An eye for an eye, I gain Wrath, which I might be... Ooh. I turn the other cheek, and I gain Patient. Oh, wait. Patient is just really good. As much as I'd like that 3 Martial, Patient is just a great trait to have, so... did I just get that? I thought I just got Patient. Maybe it was a chance... I wasn't looking that hard. I think it was probably a chance to gain Patient, and I just, wasn't paying attention to it. To battle, as soon as this saves. Okay, there we go. Not up this way. We're going to go down this way and wipe these guys out, hopefully. See how this turns out. I mean, I don't have any major penalties. I have a healthy troop count. I have good troop numbers. Well, troop numbers and troop count, the same thing. I meant the disposition of troops, like what I have, is good. My center folded. Their flanks folded. Lost a ton of men, but they lost a ton more. Now let's just wipe this army out. I don't want them coming back and fighting me, and then go siege down these lands. This episode is starting to run a little bit long. I was kind of hoping to get this war done and finished. I mean, let's see if we could... Maybe if I crank up the speed, I can siege down enough of his lands to finish the war before the episode ends. I don't know. That's it's ticking pretty slowly. Not a big deal. Especially when you misclick like that, it kind of messes things up. Okay, that's the second time I've done that. That was just, me not paying attention and accidentally clicking and moving my troops. Anyway, looks like we're going to be doing the same thing we did last episode and ending the episode in the middle of a war. Not a lot happened that episode. It was been one of the first episodes I didn't gain any land. Actually, I did gain land. I finished the war and gained this one. So I guess it wasn't an episode where I didn't gain any land. I gained 1 county and started another war, so... We're continuing on the conquest of our smaller neighbors, trying to pick on people and trying to not lose battles we should be winning. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, drop me a like, leave me any comments, and if you are interested in more daily Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, goodbye.